again. It says sending data to both Twitch. Maybe it's restream then. I don't know. That would suck. I still have the recording, so there's that. Okay, it's streaming to. Okay, it's streaming to both now.
Yeah, it is.
Go figure. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But okay, we're back. Sorry for that.
That's either a weird coincidence that both of ours went out at the same time, or something actually did happen there.
Yes, because this never happened. Like, not like this. Either mine goes out or yours goes out. Yours goes out.
Usually mine.
Yeah, but at the same time? That is weird. Okay, well, hopefully we can regain the YouTube viewers. I think it was Daniel and TAs.
And Jake on YouTube.
Yeah, but he's UFOs. It could be. It's that time of the year, right, when it becomes really important to talk about UFOs. Usually it's always about this time. I don't know, man. That sucks. That sucks. Because I'm gonna have 2 videos now on 3 actually on YouTube. But okay.
Well, hey, that's more content. There you go.
Yeah. Not really. Okay, it's the first time it happens. Hopefully it's not going to happen again. We'll see. Maybe it was a coincidence that both our internets went out at the same time. Somehow I don't think so.
No, because I don't remember your internet ever going out during a stream.
No, but well, this one
Once,
is
but-
yeah, this one is bad. I mean, it went out the other day when I was talking with you and Cheese, I think.
Yeah, what Hey Buddy on Twitch said, I agree, says Hey Buddy on YouTube.
Of course.
It went out the moment I came in. That's true, Cheese.
I don't know. We'll see if it happens
viruses
again.
are you bringing with you?
Am I what?
No, I'm asking Cheese what kind of viruses he's carrying around. You can just disrupt streams.
Hopefully it's not his fault, otherwise he will be punished. Very, very, very much.
I'm sure Cheese is infected with something, whether it's digital or physical.
Wait for his answer. I know he's gonna answer now.
Maybe it was a Triforce effect. I was the last piece of the chaos. Huh?
No. I don't think so.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Cheese. I know what a Triforce is, but...
I can say it's my family mark also now. Temporarily. As long as I'm married. It's my family emblem. My
Wait,
wife's
really?
Oh yeah. I should have a photo with that. They have the Triforce is one of their family commands, basically.
Did you tell them that they stole it from The Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, it's a little older than that, unfortunately. So, I found it out because it was on it wasn't a drum, like the Japanese drums. They have a warehouse, and so I used to go to the warehouse to do woodworking and work out, and so I go in and I'm like, why does this thing have the Triforce on it? and I think my wife's dad was like, oh, that's her family emblem. I don't think he knows the Triforce. So, and I don't think it's Zelda material because it's legit pretty old. Like, looking at it, it's quite old. So,
When you asked him about it, did he say it's dangerous to go alone? Take this.
do 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 do. Yeah, I also heard that music. From a samurai class. Yeah, it's there are lots of them. They do not only have that one; they have several. So.
Oh, the Art of Nemo is now live.
Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for noticing. It's a little late. Oh man. Okay, hopefully it doesn't happen again. It kind of reminds me of what happened the other day, though, when I was just on Discord. It's strange because it's not even stormy. It was actually a pretty nice day. So I don't know. It's not the weekend. I have no idea.
I've played Shogun Total War. There are several clans. That means you are 4% samurai now.
Why 4%? I'm not my blood is not related to theirs technically, so my kids are like at what, 25? Well, I mean, you could say 50.
Maybe you get it by osmosis. I mean, you slept with a Japanese woman, so maybe it like kind of transfers a little.
Maybe. It could be. Nice. So, okay, I'm gonna have a tattoo with the Triforce then. If someone asks me, well, first they will arrest me probably, and not arrest me, but they will think I'm Yakuza in Japan because you cannot have tattoos.
Well, you got to tattoo it on your hand like Ganondorf has.
It's a rough estimate. You're factoring in my time in Japan. I see. Let me copy the flyer from here a little bit.
Oh yeah, Jake, that was his most popular video.
Yeah, it's a wild video. Also, not only the count, but also the video is quite wild. I received a lot of hate. I had to fight with a lot of people about that, just because I expressed my opinions. Yeah.
Well, you got a lot of subscribers out of it too, though.
Oh yeah.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah. The thing is, I just wanted to have, an honest technical evaluation of the game, of the games, and of the designs. That, like, technically, if you apply, the standards that you would apply to anyone if you're looking for a job, basically, right? Or a portfolio piece. So I applied the same standards. Like, let's pretend this is not Pokemon. What if this is a portfolio piece submitted by someone? So that's what I did, and people did not like it. Most people did not like it. So,
no, I think you got more likes than dislikes.
They kind of leveled out. I think it went out to almost 50-50 over time. Yeah, they will defend anything with tooth and nail. Yeah, also, like, very viciously with personal attacks and stuff like that. Someone told me I was like,
very personal.
Yeah, they told me like, you're like a cancer. Like, come on, man. It's just a game. Yeah, it's just a game. I can have my opinions, and you have yours. I'm telling you from a technical standpoint, if you were to submit this as a portfolio piece, this is the problem it has. That's all. And it's quite wild that it's accepted as something from a big company like that. That's all. That was all my point, or our points, I guess. But hey, whatever. Obviously, the title is it's intentionally provocative because the algorithm.
Well, I told you to do that.
Yeah. The algorithm. It helped grow the channel a bit. Not sure who is still. I think maybe TA's joined when I made that video. Might be.
And the thing is, Cheese, about doing another one, it's not going to get as many views.
Yeah, the games are not new anymore.
Yeah, we probably have to wait for like the next generation to come out. Which I'm sure there's going to be more trash designs.
Who knows? Maybe it's going to be good. Maybe it's going to be good. I don't think so, but maybe. You gotta do that again and redesign Trubbish, the literal trash Pokemon. You know what's ironic? It's not even the worst design. Like, design-wise, I don't even think I don't like it as a Pokemon, but it's not even the worst. Like, those new ones and some others that came out later in the DLCs, I think they're even worse. But whatever, I don't care anymore. I didn't care it before either. Like, I'm not a fan. Oh, I am. I mean, you could say I'm a fan to a degree of the Pokemon franchise, but the old games. But I'm not really attached to it, so I don't care. I'm not angry if the design is bad. I'm just saying. Whatever. Whatever. Hopefully the UFOs from Final Fantasy VIII will come and rid us of all evil and make better Pokemon games. Hopefully. A redesign of Charizard and just draw Greymon. I like Greymon a lot, actually. Especially War Greymon. That was my favorite Digimon. Back then. Back in the day. Are we still connected, Chase? No. We're not. Can you guys hear me? Because I hear void from Chase. I hope I'm still streaming. Oh, War Greymon was also your favorite. Cool. Can you guys hear me? Can you confirm? Because Chase is... Okay, Chase is dead. I think he's got to go now, by the way. But I cannot hear him. Oh, there you go. I think you were dead for a while. And maybe you're dead again.
No.
Ah, no, okay. No, I could not hear you a while ago.
Well, yeah, your stream dropped again.
No, it didn't.
Are you sure? Because I just got an update saying you were live.
What?
Yeah, right now. At
It's
4
true.
o'clock.
What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's restream. No, I can see it live still. I think it might be restreamed though. Live for 12
Yeah, at the
minutes.
top left it says live for 12 minutes. But I just got an update. Like
Yeah, I see it. I
notification on
see
my
it.
phone.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I don't know. I hope it's restreamed.
What?
Because my internet seems to be working. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Stream's dying, planet.
The stream's dying. Whatever. I don't know. It might be my internet. We've been having some issues with power because they're working in the street like nearby, and so sometimes the power goes out, but not at this time. They're usually in the morning. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's causing distress. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often.
Oh yeah, I better get going.
Alright, well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And
I will see everybody later. Thanks,
all right.
Nemo. Thanks.
Thank
you, Jake. Thank you, Cheese. Thank you, T-Ace. Everyone else that was here. Thank you.
Alright, take care. I really hope my internet's not going to die again. That would be stressful. The first one was definitely my internet. It might have been like a small hiccup or something because I've got such a low latency. It killed the stream. I didn't see it drop to 0 though. So that's weird. Oh, well. As long as I can stream at least 4 times a week. That's fine. I'm still recording, so in any case, the whole process is gonna go online on YouTube as the time lapse. Still, I would like to be able to interact with people, with you guys. So I hate internet issues with streaming. Hopefully, it lines itself out. Yeah. I must admit, I did not have a lot of issues so far with streaming when I was in Sicily, at least. Here, well, I am apparently, but internet here is Wi-Fi, so it's not very stable. Like it's not Wi-Fi inside my home. It's wired to the router, but it's a Wi-Fi antenna, so it's basically a 5G network. I think it's 5G, 4G or 5G network. It's 100 megabits down, 20 up, and I'm hoping it's good enough most of the time. If it is, like, even if I get a couple hiccups, it's fine. It's a temporary solution anyway, because at some point I will have to go back to Japan anyway, like in October or November. So, and then I also figure out what to do here exactly. Because if I have to get another place or something, I might. And if I do, they're actually passing some cables for the gigabit internet, so might as well give it a thought if they do. Yeah, having internet issues kind of spoils the fun, so it's less tragic here than when I was in Sicily, because I can technically probably go to my sister's place here if I really need internet. I don't have it at home. It's pretty close. Is upload speed at least still called Mbps? Yes. Meatballs versus spaghetti. Yes, it is. How about there? What do you call it there? Yes, we still use meatballs as a unit to measure internet speed. Is there anything else? I was assuming that was the only one, but I might be wrong. I'm not very in touch with modern times elsewhere in the world. Okay, let's see if this is enough. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Boom, baby. Alright. Okay. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Might have to fix some things. Let me see. Uploading at 20. Yeah, same here. I'm uploading at 20 meatballs per spaghetti. I think it looks pretty decent. I was not really convinced with the head. Now I'm gonna have to fill in these areas. Then it's done. And it took a long time. It's taking too long. It's taking way longer than it should. Bro. Choco bro. It's really taking a long time. I wanted this to be done today. But it would have been done like if I were working on my own. 10 hours probably enough for this. Maybe a little longer, maybe 12. But clearly streaming, I need to talk in the meantime, does affect my my upload speed. My physical upload speed, the speed at which I can upload new designs to the internet. So let's see. Now this is ruining the whole three-dimensional effect here. Let's see if I can kinda oops, not this. Let's get rid of that. Because I want to keep some of these like lava veins, whatever, that Ifrit from FF7 remake has, but I want them to be a little more random. I thought about them like just veins, basically. It's over 9,000. I should add that as a redeemable too. It's over 9,000. This should be fine. But here, I think the Deltoids are gonna be. I was looking at the comments on your Pokemon redesign stream. These kids, man, yeah, I know. It's brutal. Some of those are pretty bad, but I don't think half of those people even listened to what I was saying, because I was just saying, this is like a merely technical evaluation. Like I am just acting as if I'm not saying even the art director, as if I am someone looking at a portfolio and saying, hey, this is, or even if someone, like if I see on Reddit, like learn art, and there's someone who posts something like that, I'm gonna tell him, hey, you know what, maybe this is the issue. Obviously it's more serious in that case, because it's a $1 billion company, so like you would not expect them to make mistakes like that. And that's all I was saying. But well, people, fanboys, got a fanboys got a fanboy. So it's fine. I did have to say something to some people, like even not nicely, because they were becoming a little too personal. But then I just stopped because it was not worth it. I just wanted to make a point, like, yeah, you do not use this kind of tone towards anyone on this channel, because they were insulting other users too. I think Fiddle took some insults. So whatever. This probably goes like in this direction, and maybe here and here again. I want it to look like it's cracking. It's made of crag or something. So maybe the other line, like was explained TAs before, should be a little more craggy. Highly doubt they watched or even got less the title of the video. It's weird how personal some people take things fandom. Yeah, I heard someone told me the Rust fandom is also pretty toxic. I don't know because I didn't play the game. But clearly the Pokemon fandom is. Then I don't know. I invite people who are critical about it, just go watch the video and be critical on things that I actually said. So like, why is something wrong? But you gotta justify it technically, because that's all I was doing. Just like, again, if it's a portfolio or something, I'm gonna evaluate it technically. So please do the same and tell me why technically that's wrong. Because if you come to me and say, there are no objective criteria to judge things about art, then you gotta say, well, then people who recruit artists, how are they gonna judge their art? So that's hard to do without some kind of a guideline that you have to use to, at least in entertainment art. If you want to be, expressive art, whatever, that's another thing. But if you want to do representational art, there are some canons. Perspective has rules, like mathematical rules, so you have to follow them. And design has them too, like the human brain. But basically all I said is like the human brain is wired in a certain way. So we can see a certain wavelength of colors and we can hear a certain wavelength of sound. So tastes are tastes, but there are some sounds that just do not sound well for us as a species. Like you would not listen to something in ultrasounds probably. Or anything very screechy because it hurts. That's all I was arguing. That some of those shapes were just bad shapes, and I realize it's harder to make that kind of evaluation, especially with people who maybe did not have an art training or something. I'm not even trying to be like, oh, she's an art trainer or something. It's just to say. So I heard the Super Smash Bros. Community can be pretty toxic as well. I guess there is a lot of toxic communities. Hey Daniel. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the stream died a couple times. I really have no idea if my internet is out, if it was restream. I think it might have been my internet because I was talking to Chase and it dropped as well. That dropped as well. So he was on Discord. So that sucks. I hope it doesn't become a rule here. I really hope so. Oh, there's a huge insect on my wall. Man, like, should I kill it? I feel bad. I don't even sleep here. I don't care. Seems inoffensive. Poor little fellow. It's not a cockroach, so I can leave it, I guess. Okay. Okay. Feeling a little better. I think I'm gonna leave the white space on the chest because I do want that area to be a little more evident and obvious. So I am going to leave it there. And that's gonna be it. Comes with experience. If you don't see mistakes in your older work, you aren't getting better. Yeah, right. Okay, this is probably gonna be something like this. I would have to add more muscle and stuff, but I'm gonna do it in the shading phase. Let's see, get rid of that. I would like to add, to leave the line art underneath just for texture's sake. I'm liking it. I think it's pretty good. Muscle here might need a little more definition. A little more craggy parts. And probably something like this might work. This is not good though. So this is the things I was saying in the Pokemon video. I also apply them to my own art. Like this, there were two lines that were basically parallel. I'm like, nope, that doesn't look good. So I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna probably change this as well and put it here. To a degree, it is a matter of taste, but there really are some rules that make a piece better than another, technically. Then it is about taste. But I like pretty much everything. Like I can say, yeah, I don't like this piece, but I'm not gonna be, hey, this is technically this technically sucks, and that's it. Usually I justify why. If I don't like something, maybe it's like technically good, so I'm like, oh, this is a good piece, but I don't like it because, you know, it's not my thing. Like I don't like Attack on Titan, but that's just me. I'm not saying the drawings are not technically bad. I just don't like them. I simply did not like the style, and I think that's legit. But I also like bad stuff. I think that some things are technically bad, but I like them. So, and I don't mind. I don't mind if people say they suck because they do. But I like them. Whatever. It's fine to like stuff that's not technically sound. As long as you're honest, you know. Just being honest, that's the point. Okay. I'm probably going to see something else at some point. But right now, I think it's pretty good. I'm liking the cracky parts. I think it's nice. I'm going to add something here. But it's going to be covered by shadow, so... maybe, you know what, maybe you can... add some more to this like lower part of the tail, something like that, a little bit, maybe not too much though. That should be fine. Unfortunately, it seems like we lost T-Ace in the meantime because of my damn internet issues. But okay, no, the hands are gonna stay like that. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do it separately. We're gonna do this. Obviously, it doesn't work because I got holes in here. So let me find a hole. All the holes. There you go. That was one, and there's another here. In the grand scheme of things, we all like really nerdy stuff. I remember showing my wife, a non-FFN, the design of Red 13 in a remake, and she was blown away that I cared so much. Yeah. That is absolutely fine. And it's absolutely okay, you know, to like or not to like something. It's absolutely not the point of the video that I made. Except, you know, the provocative title, but whatever. Where's the other hole? There's gotta be a hole somewhere. Oh, there. Yep. Okay. There's a hole in the horn here. And there's a big horn here. A big hole here. Alright, there you go. There you go. Okay. Hole, hole, hole. Hole, 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 hole. Hole, hole, half hole. Half, not ass. Half. I guess it's sort of with anything else how we don't really process words, but people love to watch them. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of things that are just it's a matter of taste. And then there's the technical part. Like I can say I like this is simple. I can say I like this girl. I mean I can also say she is technically pretty short. Because technically she is short. Maybe she is short on average, on the average height. She's short, but I like her. So that's fine. It's not like being short is a problem, but it's an example because it's just a technicality. And it's different from the taste. Obviously I'm not, it's self-evident that I'm not criticizing people for liking it. Maybe I don't understand why, but it's like whatever. Again, I also like stuff that's not technically sound. I don't care. I just know it. I say, hey, what happened? It died again? I like short ladies. Yeah, why not? I prefer short than, certainly shorter than me. So I hope it didn't die again. Did it die again? No. Right? No. I'm gonna be anxious about it every single day now. Every single time I'm streaming, I'll be like, oh my god, did it die? I don't see it dying right now, so hopefully it didn't. Is my internet still working? It is. So hopefully I can see it. I can see it. Streaming here at least. So. I'm still on. It's the internet problem. There is a famous example of on Twitter of someone tweeting out, "I love waffles," and it had thousands of replies saying, "Oh, so you hate pancakes?" Really? Damn. Yeah. I mean, internet is a bad place. The relationships are so skewed. I would never have that kind of reaction if I were to say that in real life. Like, nobody's gonna come up to me and try to punch me because I said Pokemon or Pokemon designs are of bad quality. But it's the internet. Everyone's hiding behind a keyboard. So I always had this I wouldn't call it a rule, but this attitude, like for myself, I'm like, I'm gonna treat relationships I have over the internet the same way I treat normal relationships in real life, in person. And I don't think it should be any different. Like, why do I have to be different online versus or on SNS softwares or like in chat. Like I'm exactly the same person. I know some people are not, and maybe most people are not. I don't know. I try to be the same person because it's normal for me. I don't want to be different people. Like if I'm actively engaged in a conversation with someone online, I do not just vanish. If I'm engaged in a conversation, obviously, if it's just a message, like whatever. But if I'm engaged in a conversation, I tell him, "Hey, I'm leaving," him or her. I think it's just fair to act like that, and I know not many people do it, but I just always acted like that. Maybe because I've never. I always come on, feel it. I always had internet associated with the computer, and I know when I leave the computer, when I have to do something else. What is going on? Okay. And so I do exactly the same thing. But it's not so common, maybe. Ooh, get my lawn art. Okay, I'm gonna have to close some of these blazes. Hopefully they're not too many. Let's see which ones are open. This is open there. This is open. I'm gonna leave it a little wilder than I usually would because it's fire. Yeah, it's a good approach. I like that. Yeah, it just makes sense to me. What kind of delay are you having, by the way? How many seconds do you have? I hope it's not too long. Because I don't know if this internet thing trashed the latency also. That would suck. Feeling protected behind a keyboard and a username. So for most people, they feel like that's multiple layers of disconnect from real life. So they feel safe saying anything, even before thinking, before speaking, typing. Yeah. Pretty much. It's really wild. Like I had that happen to me when I was in Japan, and I posted on Japan Guide. It was a forum. I was asking about taxes, and so someone told me something. They said, "Oh yeah, you can go there, but it's you can go to the office, but it's like a raffle. So you must be extracted. Like your number must be." A random number must be extracted, and it must be your number for the agent to help you. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna waste like a whole day of work to go there just for the chance to have someone help me with taxes, and they're probably not even gonna speak English. I'm like, is there any other way to do this? Because I have to skip a day of work to do that. And this guy jumped at me, and it was like, oh, you suck. You ask for things and then you don't want to do them. People like you should not be in this country and stuff like that. It's like, dude, it was foreigner, and I'm like, you wouldn't tell me these things in person, not because I'm particularly threatening, but because it's not normal to do that. I don't know, that seems so weird, especially because I'm like, you don't even know me, man. So why do you have to do that? I tend not to pick up fights. I don't think I've ever actually picked up a fight I was not interested in on the internet. Maybe I have, like, in the remote past. But I soon noticed it was not worth it, so... That's a totally reasonable question, too. Yeah, I mean, I just said... I might have been a little complaintful, maybe, because it was very stressful for me. Because I'm in a country, like, I do not speak the language, and my wife cannot help me for reasons, maybe. So I want to be able to be independent there. So I'm going to ask, hey, is there any other way to do it? Why you ask for help and then you not take the help, Miss Yuna? Miss Yuna, what can't I do for you? I won't do for you. Miss you na. I feel like to do a good high pillow voice, you gotta be suffering. Like you have to sound like you're suffering, otherwise it's not good. Because high pillows sound, they all sound like they're suffering to a degree. Why did you redeem the code? Why, Miss Yuna? Did not redeem the code. Please. Ride the shoe puff. It's funny because I played FF10 before 10, so I actually heard Barkeep before I heard the actual high pillows from 10. And I was already doing the voice back then, in 2014, when I played the 13 maybe, no, 14 when I played the first time 10-2. It's been a long journey. I gotta turn this the other way. It's not good. Yes. Oh, oops. Probably this. Let's see how does it look. Yeah, might need something up there, but it's fine. Probably this a little lower. Yeah, it's noticeable how easy it is for people to get upset over the internet. I like how they call you asshole completely unprovoked. Yeah. They'll be like, well, because that's wrong. It's wrong. And you do it this way, you idiotic troglodyte. Where did that come from? I don't know. Again, like Jake said, it's probably because they feel safe behind the keyboard and the various layers of uninteraction. I love how barely the high pillows are in FF10, when FF10-2 are part of the main plot, basically. Yeah, because they're great characters. They're great characters. Does the same guy do the voice of Conjurer Yuyana in Bravely Default? I don't remember the voice acting of Bravely Default. I remember Edea, because she was saying Ring a Bell a lot. But not much more than that. Not much more. Ring a bell. We have a situation, Miss Yuna. They should have had Hypello say situation. Oh, this is a bad situation. It's terrible. It's a terrible situation. It doesn't even come automatic to me to say situation. But it is a situation. Please help me. I got mouths to feed. Oh, they say situation? You know what? I might have even noticed it during your stream. I don't remember that. It might have been one of those days when I was particularly broken in Japan. So I remember nothing. I might have noticed it like on the moment. Oh, is it when oh, is it on the thunder plane when Yuna's about to sing? Is it that one? Maybe the internet is shit just today because mine died for like all of that. What? Which part? It died again? Or your internet? Is it the stream or? Situation is said right before the thunder plane concert. The concert. So Daniel, are you having internet issues or is it just the stream? Because it might just be mine. I don't know. Man, I really didn't have issues in Japan, at least. For this, other issues, yes. And Japan also has less taxes, so it's a no-brainer at that point. It's a no-brainer, Mishuna. I wonder how many taxes Barkeep has to pay. I don't pay taxes, Mishuna. Oh, yours died. Okay, this is strange. This is very strange because my internet had issues. Your internet is having issues, and Chase's internet was having issues. It's a bio situation. A situation. Mishuna. I should listen to it again because after a while I don't hear a voice. I forget it. It's a situation. It's a shocking situation. Could it be the cyber attack? I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. It's been weird, honestly. Whatever. I don't know. But Daniel, you're not in Ohio, right? You said you were in a cold place. I forgot where. It was a cold place. UFO bros coming to hijack Twitch chat. I would love that. Imagine UFOs, like extraterrestrials, come to Earth and they decide, like they pick a random stream to announce their coming, and they pick mine. That would be awesome. That would be great. Well played. That would be interesting. The UFOs are coming. Mishuna. Mishuna, I am in fact a UFO. I am in fact an alien. Why don't we have Hypelos in our world? This is not fair. We only have boring stuff, like people. They're activating the corona vaccine to take us over via 5G. It could be. No, it won't. You will be quarantined, taken by Men in Black. We'll never see you again. Oh man, you know that's actually creepy. The Men in Black thing. Like I've actually seen videos. Like there is one video from 2014, I think. No, 2017. There are these two guys. They look like completely bald, without hair, like completely without body hair. And they enter this hotel lobby. That's creepy. I don't know what to think about the Men in Black thing. I don't know what kind of agency is behind it, but it sure is creepy for me. It is creepy, Mishuna. It's creepy. Okay, there you go. Okay, now let's refine this. Man, it took a long time now. It did take a long time. So I'm gonna. Is this line art? Okay. I'm gonna group this and call it fire. And I'm gonna group this and call it Ifrit. Hopefully I can sell the t-shirts after this is done. I think it's pretty cool as a t-shirt. Might be a little long. Might have to get rid of the fire there. But hopefully not. Might be a little long versus wide. Maybe I can put something. We can write Ifrit in Japanese on the side. They will not notice. Who knows? The unnamed agency seems scary. Sometimes you want to know, but not you. I want to know. I don't think I'll be afraid of that. I don't care. Sometimes I just, there's a channel named Bedtime Stories. Like Bedtime Stories. And they talk about like mysterious cases, disappearances, high strangeness stuff. It's pretty interesting. I just watch it for fun sometimes. It's pretty cool. And some stories are actually pretty creepy, like the black-eyed kids. Um, Pretty cool. I need a mask here. I just watch them for fun. It's not like I believe all of it, but it's, you know, sometimes to make you think. Sometimes to start thinking like, I wonder what that is. Like for these Men in Black, I wonder what kind of agency that is. I don't think it's a con. That would be strange. Probably not a con. So, I wonder. But I don't think the NSA or the FBI will come to my place and pick me up if I search that kind of stuff. No, I don't think they care. I am curious about those kind of secrets, though. Legit. I am curious. I don't think everything is a con. But most things are, probably. I just called UFOs, even if they aren't flying. Right, yeah, like conventionally we call UFOs aliens, basically. All things about aliens. Also, technically, actually, I'm gonna become a nerd here. It's UAPs. Unidentified aerial phenomena. That is the technical term. Oh, I remember there was a documentary. Or was it a book about disappearances in the U.S. national parks and how it's almost bizarre level, how people go missing? Yeah, that kind of stuff. And people like going missing, and then like they don't even know that, and then they lost a couple days of life. They just don't know. Like for them, it was like a couple hours, but it was like a few days. That's weird. So either you assume that they're all lying, or they took drugs or something, or there's something extremely weird going on. I don't know. UFO is so 1950s. Oh, it's so cool. That's why it's cool. I've seen a UFO, Martha. I'm telling you, it was a UFO. It landed in my backyard. I'm telling you, there ain't no airplane. So why do you do this? Lining the inside lines. Because I wanted to feel like less line art-ish. And I saw the people from Grand Blue doing it. I don't really have to do it, but if it's too line art-ish, it's a little too cartoony for me. I know I want it to have some line art, but not be too obvious. So that's what you were asking yesterday. I'm keeping some like that are marking different objects, for example, or different planes. Like this is the same plane. It's just 9-degree difference. But I'm going inside basically and lining some of these. I can do it later with color, but I feel like it's better if I make them less obvious here. And again, I saw it in Grand Blue, so I'm like, hey, why not? Why not? Or the repeating ones from children going missing, found later and having no recollection but a creature taking them to a cave. Yeah, although with kids I would be careful because they're kids. I remember the things I was saying when I was a kid, and some of them were pretty wacky. Although there is one memory I have. Man, do we have the X-Files? No. There, I made it. Since we do not have the X-Files theme. So I have this memory of me playing... I don't know if this was a lucid dream or if it was actually real, because it's been 20 years, over 20 years. Like 23. I was like 11. I was my grandma's home. True, but when it's the same story... yeah. The truth is out there. The truth is out there, Scully. So I was at my grandparents' house, and so please notice that there is a U.S. Air Force base nearby in Italy. It's called Aviano Base. It's in the northeast of Italy. And at some point, I was playing with my mom or alone. I'm not sure. I was playing with like one of those beach rackets that have like a Velcro on them, and you get a Velcro ball, and it sticks to it. And then I look up, around like towards the house. It was a pretty tall, old, like very old building, like over 100 years old. My grandparents' house, and I see this thing hovering. It was like a metal disc. It made no sound at all, and like 5 seconds later, it just zoomed away. I have this memory. It's pretty clear. I don't know if it's real or not. If it was a dream, but it's pretty clear to me. So it is strange. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I know I saw that, but I don't know if it was a dream. So I do have the memory. I don't know if it was a dream or not. Because my mom was also into that kind of stuff. So maybe I dreamt about it and then I started hallucinating. I don't know. But it's pretty interesting. No, it was not a frisbee. It was hovering and it was made of metal. I know because it was sunset and it was shining. Yeah, so the sun was not down there where I was, but it was up there, and I could see it shine. I could clearly see the sun's reflection on it. It's too vivid in my memory to be mistaken. It was not a frisbee. It was hovering, and it was made of metal. So I don't know. Again, it might be just a fake memory because it's been a long time, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I've only seen lights that would be right near me at night 1 second and then completely gone the next. Yeah, they're called fireflies. No, I'm kidding. No, lights, I've not seen lights. I've not seen... that's the only thing I've ever seen, like strange. Never seen anything else. But it stuck with me because it is very strange. I don't know how to explain it. It was Balloon Boy. It was not a balloon. No, I know. I'm sure what I saw. The only thing is either it's a real memory or it's a dream. That's the only discriminant. Otherwise, I know what I've seen. The truth is out there, Scully. I did watch some X-Files actually. Then I got bored after a few episodes because there were not enough aliens. So I wanted to see them aliens, bro. No, the first few episodes were pretty cool of season 1. Then I lost interest. Also pretty creepy, jeez. Especially the ones where time stopped. These are a little weird. I should have paid a little more attention when I did these. I might even get rid of them when I do the shading. But speaking of balloons, there are certainly some videos online that are just balloons. Like, hey, what's that? Oh, hey, look, that thing is moving so fast. I'm on an airplane. You forget the airplane is actually cruising at the same speed, at a very high speed. So the thing is not really, the thing you see is not really fast. You're zooming past it. So the only weird things I get is going to a room downstairs and having no recollection of doing it. I mean, that can happen. I guess that can happen. Something like that. Yeah, sometimes I forget where I put things. I've been around several people that point out lenticular clouds as UFOs. One was even in the news. Oh yeah, and there are even some sometimes like a swamp gas or gas emissions from various types of plants. They can look weird in the sky, or even the Morgana effect, like when you see something in the distance in the sea and you see like it's floating, but it's not. It's not because for some reason you see the surface of the sea a little higher up than it actually is. I mean, lower down than it actually is. What's about the paranormal? What do you mean? We've also had a lot of balloons. There's UFOs in the news. Yeah, I wouldn't trust the news for that. I have, I go... There's a channel that's pretty interesting. It's called Theories of Everything with Kurt J. Mungle. They talk about physics a lot. So it's not really a sensationalist thing. Like, you don't go there if you're looking for cheap news about UFOs. But they have interesting guests sometimes. They talk about the possible technologies if these things were real. They have Salvatore Pais in there, who is a proponent of some kind of quantum propulsion. I don't know if it's patented or not. At faces, sometimes I'm interested in this topic, so that's why I can talk about it. But not really convinced, honestly. I'm pretty skeptical, in a healthy way. I just find it interesting. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I wanna just listen to some bullshit because it's cool. Like whatever. I know it's not real, but I don't mind. I like to explore the possibility just because it's fun. Oh god, I forgot this. Come on, okay, it took 2 hours. 2 hours. Including the little issues we had to do this line art. This is... I'm sorry. It's so shameful. But, okay, it should be good. I'm prepared, I mean, ready for collection. No. I don't even know if I want to start this. You know what? I'm not gonna start this today. It makes no sense. I'm gonna do grayscale. I think I might be able to finish the grayscale in the next 2 hours and then do the color. So probably 2 streams. I think Tuesday we're gonna have this done, and then I'll figure out if I want to try to turn it into a t-shirt or something. And if anyone's interested, I can put it up for sale. I just have to figure out the quality first, because I was not very happy with the quality of the t-shirt that I got from Stream Labs. So... Oh, your keyboard came in. Cool. Are you gonna stream ZBrush? I don't believe in any aliens on Earth stuff. Maybe out there in the universe somewhere, but definitely none of this. Yeah, well, one of my theories was theories. It's not a theory. That's too serious. One of the things I thought. So when I see these things, like, okay, this sort of apparently unexplainable technology. I think either it's something we make on Earth, or like if you really want to go the weird high strangeness route, maybe cryptoterrestrials. It's probably easier for someone to just be around here than to come from another planet. So I don't know. Whatever. So yeah. Why don't you stream Cheese? I cannot watch it. Obviously, it's gonna be in the night, but. Man, all these yawning. I'm gonna be tired. I was pretty destroyed in the gym today. I would be much more terrified of running into a moose in the woods. Or like an orphan source, at least. Likely, yeah. I would be too. Absolutely. So anyway, how many people are we on Twitch? I should, but it depends on how much you can commit to ZBrush. Yeah, you can commit to ZBrush. You know what? Let's just go say hello to a friend of mine. He's streaming in Italian, but we can just go say hello to him, and it's the channel that I was streaming on when I was also streaming in Italian. I'm not doing it anymore because I don't have enough time. But they're playing. He is playing Final Fantasy VIII. So I'm curious, just to do that. We're gonna go, and yeah. So it's a little shorter, but I prefer to just leave it at this point and start back with the actual grayscale. I hope it's not a problem. So let's go raid Quelli del Magma on Twitch. Sorry for the weirdness. I know it's Italian. It is weird if you don't speak the language. But try to do your best to just, say hello and leave. or put him in trouble by speaking English to him. Why don't you try that? He's going to be in trouble. Everyone is going to be. So I'm going to see you tomorrow for a game. Hey, I did not decide what I want to play yet, but I will play something. Either I convince myself to play 2 tomorrow morning and do some work and get it back to the same spot, or I figure out what's happening, or maybe we'll do 7. I don't know. We will see. Okay, so everybody, thanks for watching today, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.